Good afternoon YouTube, it's Xerro here, and that fella, and this one, look at that, beautiful cat, my beautiful, hey, the dog, we're all here. This is what's left of the last video I did, the hose is even still there. But see how it all cleaned up nicely right around the edge. Just did exactly what I wanted it to do, really. I haven't had any comments really about it, so I guess the YouTube world accepts my weird and wonderful and wacky and wicked ways. I'll get this solar thing over and done with, shall I? Always have a full set of wheels if you're an off-roader. You don't have to carry them with you, just have them, you know. I'll back the shed. I'm going to start up on the ladder again. There's the Falcon. I'll do all this in daylight. Solar panel, not much bigger than there's my hand, not much bigger than a legal pad, you know, a bit bigger than A4, maybe foolscap, something like that. That came from eBay for $40, 40, and it's 10 watts, 12 volt. Look, there's a bit of a nice little storm out there. Going to get some rain within the next 2 hours, definitely within the next hour. If we look over here, that's the rest of the sky. If we look over here, there's a bit of something brewing over there. Look at that. A bit of rain will be nice. Help put the fire out. I'm just going to climb down from here without killing myself. Oh look, we've got a full house. The cat's learning from the dog, starting to follow us everywhere. A beautiful cat. My beautiful cat. My beautiful. Oh no, don't do that. Don't. Silly boy. It's a nice kitten. Get him. Oh, the neighbours. Gotcha. Here's the big boss cat. Alright, that was the solar panel sitting up there on the roof. I originally bought it because the battery failed in this truck, and I thought, oh well, I'll just hook up a 12 volt charger, solar charger. But it was on there for about a week and it didn't charge it enough to even kick over, so I got rid of the battery and I put the battery in here. That's the battery there, and just on a nice little trickle charge from the solar panel, it charges up fine and it stays constant, and there's always enough charge to run my LED lighting in here. So what I just showed you was the that black lead there. This lead comes from up on the roof, and that's the solar panel. comes down here and goes into here. Okay, one side of it, and then it comes out the other side. So it's just positive and negative, no earth or anything like that. And it goes from there down to the battery and charges the battery. And the idea of this little unit here is that if the charge coming from the solar panel into the battery goes over 13 volts, which is a dangerous level for your battery, it cuts everything out. It switches it off. And so it stays off until you use a bit of power, and once you've used enough power for the battery to go down to 9.5 volts, this little regulator here, the reason it's called a regulator, it switches everything back on again and trickle charges your battery, your deep charge, right up to around 12 volts again. And I've never actually seen it in action. I don't recall any time that I've physically seen it turn off. Well, there's 3-4 lights there. I don't know what they're about. Anyhow, there you go. Always carry ample amounts of toilet tissue with you in the toilet, especially when you live out in the bush. You never know. And make sure you go to ingenious measures to use whatever you have around you for the task that needs to be completed. Unfortunately, that's at cat height there, so I lose a lot of toilet paper, but that's not a bad idea. So all of that there from the battery, I've got an orange lead, okay, which you can see. It comes up here, orange lead, goes over the top. It's actually a lead off of an electric lawnmower, so it is proper 240 volt, but it's only running 12 volt at the moment. It brings it over to the doorway of the toilet here, and what I've got, I'll just find somewhere to sit down. Oh, guess where? Comes down, orange lead, to my switch, okay, and oh, it's better. It's a automotive switch, single throw. Try to use ones that they use in cars and trucks, because we're dealing with 12 volts. But you can use 240 appliance, you can use anything really. A switch is a switch, even electronic switches. So when you throw that switch, you've got a row of LED lights all the way around the wash basin here, and they're at a convenient height. You know, they throw some good light onto your business, whatever business you have to do in here, and get yourself cleaned up. So that's that. This lighting is actually sealed in polymer, so if you get water on it, it doesn't matter. It's waterproof, not just water resistant, waterproof. Oh, you've got some other things here. You've got this little switch here. It does strange things. Dimmer. Strobe. Oh, flashing actually, that's not strobe. That's more like strobe, it's not really strobe. But got that. And I think you go back to normal. No, that's pulsing still. No, I'll go back on this switch. That one. There, now we're back to normal. So that's a very, very simple 12-volt solar system. Doesn't get much more simple than that. I guess the only simpler it could be is if we didn't have the regulator, which is that. And it'd still work, because I don't think a 10 amp solar panel's going to overcharge your battery somehow. It might though. If you know about solar and you can answer that question, how necessary is the regulator? Turn the switch off. All gone. And here's the other cat. Rio! Hey! Now we're in trouble. I don't know what's going to go on here. Rio? Rio! I got a bit angry then. Don't like seeing my animals fighting. Rio! Okay. I told you there was a storm coming. Well, that was it. Oh my god. I've never actually seen them do that before. I'm sure they have. But let's just come back around the campfire and relax a little bit. Take it all in. So that's all cleaned up nicely for next time. I'm going to shut down now. Let's have a look at some more scenery. See, there's some interesting cloud formations out there. Look at those. Beautiful. I'm shaking a bit. And you go up here, there's a beauty of a storm coming. Anyhow, this is Captain Xerro from Camp Xerro. My name is Xerro, and you've just witnessed the basic fundamentals of a do-it-yourself solar power lighting system. Okay, so that worked well, and a little bit of argy-bargy in there. The cat got the shits. I'm just going to have to find all three animals now and make sure we're all sweet. I think we are. It's just nature, isn't it? So Xerro here from Plains Chapel, Camp Xerro, Eastern Downs, Queensland, Australia. Talk to you next time. Thank you, YouTube. Bye.